So, anyways, it was just the doctor. I mean, he didn't know what to make of it. You know, it was like I'm going like 3 or 4 times every hour, and I have to wear like elastic bands around my pants instead of belts, so I can take my pants down really quickly. You know, just so I could run to the bathroom. And
yeah,
it's bad. You know, and sometimes I miss the toilet. You know, so.
yeah.
When I used to wear the belt, you know, I just ruined the back of my pants really badly, you know, and I've ruined like 5 pairs of pants.
Oh yeah, the belt's a pain, man.
It's so difficult. Oh, hey everybody! Hi, how's it going? Sorry about that. We were just having a conversation about unicorns. Anyway, what's up, suckers? This is your broke brother. I'm here with interview series number 23 already. I'm at Jordan. What? So that was corny. Can we cut that? Oh, it's live. So anyways, guys, this is interview series number 23. Thank you so much for being here. It's a lovely rainy Friday, very gloomy out, and I love it like that. I love the rain, even though I'm sick. I'm still sick from the weekend, and I'm still, you know, I was sick. I came over it, and then I got sick again. That's what happens when you work at a hospital. That's what happens when you're around kids at Nerf night, when they're rubbing their nose and touching blasters and just. Anyways, if you guys haven't been here before and this is your first time, welcome, and hit the subscribe button and make sure you like the smash button. If you guys want to ask questions to me or my guest, make sure you put @BrokeNerfing. That's the @ symbol, broke space nerfing, and then ask the question. Because if you don't put that, then the comment won't be highlighted, and I'll probably not see it. So if you want to be heard, you got to put @BrokeNerfing. Say it with me now, kids. @BrokeNerfing. There we go. So make sure you do that if you guys want to have your questions answered or see us struggle to come up with something intelligent to answer it with. Yes. Well, first off, what I do want to do is I want to give a shout out to my patrons. My tier 2 and up patrons will have their links in the description below. And my patrons are Multimedia Company, who's in the chat. Welcome. Thank you. American Foam. I don't know if you're here, Brad, but thank you. BiggsNZ. Thank you so much. Newport Nerfer113. Thank you, Newport Nerfer. NerfTurfBattle. Thank you very much. And Slaedur. Quick Flag NZ. Thank you so much, guys. You're the best. And to my anonymous patrons, thank you as well. They want to hide their shame. They don't want to know. They don't want people to know they're affiliated with me. So anyways, guys, let me check the chat here because I'm sitting here ranting and raving. Hey, Valor, what's up, my friend? Goofy Cuber, roar. Nerf Block, my block, the Nerf Block. NorCal Nerf Club, Frankenzilla, what's up? Rigel Star, hey, it was good seeing you at Nerf Night, my friend. Multimedia Company, Boom Friendo, Nerf Pal. And we have Gargunkle. Thank you so much. And we have Prickly's Nerf Mods. This guy is here today. Rival Joker. Thank you. Asefa Irazala. I'm not even going to try, man. I'm so sorry, but welcome. Jamaican Girl. Thank you. All of you. Thank you so much. My guest today is the prickly one. It is Prickly's Nerf Mods. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Oh, wonderful. After we got everything settled, you know, we had a little we had a hot start here because I couldn't get anything to work. My audio wasn't working, my mic. I was plugging it into every little outlet I could. I was trying everything. Nothing was working. He was on the other end, like, I can't hear you, bud. So I was just about to flip out, you know, and go nuts in the church here. But then I realized I had this blue mic icicle that plugs into the USB. So I when I was visiting my parents, I had that still from when I used to do music, and I was trying to hook it up to the laptop when I was doing the interview at my parents' house over the weekend. So, anyways, yeah, luckily I had this with me and I was able to set it up, and I think it should sound better than the stuff I was using. The mic's still the same, but just this is a little bit better connection. I think it'll be a little bit crisper sound. So, because it's Blue, and Blue is a very good company, especially for audio. So, I think my chat is stuck. Something. Well, but anywho, Prickly, are you ready to get into it?
Sure, why not?
Let's do it to it. All right, guys. Now, Prickly, may I call you Prick?
I've gone in a lot. Go for it. I don't really mind.
Prickly, where are you from, man?
Johnstown, Pennsylvania. If you know where that is.
I have no idea where that is.
If you ever heard of the PA big flood that killed like 2,000 people, that's where I'm from.
You're from the PA big flood, huh?
Yeah, that's what everybody calls it. That's not in state.
I only know of like Hershey because they make chocolate, I guess.
Yeah, it's like I'm about 2 hours from Hershey, more towards the west. So like an hour from Pittsburgh. So pretty close to big places, but small place.
Right on, man. Cool.
Yep.
What's the Nerf scene like out there, or the blaster scene?
Oh, not good at all. About an hour from me, we have the Blair County Nerf group in the Altoona Nerf Club. I participate in Blair County. I helped found it with my friend Josh up there and Justin. We started doing it, and it's getting to be a really good club. We're doing events at Penn State HBZ this year, so if you're around PA, there's an HBZ at Penn State main campus, and then the next day we're owning the campus. So come down and play because it's going to be fun.
So if you guys are in or around the Pennsylvania area, come on down and play some blaster games at Prickly's Nerf Mods. You can stay at his house. You can eat his food. He'll drive you anywhere. He'll drive you to He'll drive you to your doctor's appointments. He's really good. Bring your kids. Bring your animals, your dogs. He'll take care of them, guys. So make sure you come on down and play with them, guys. Hey, Tisha Key, I love you, baby. That's my girlfriend. So every time she comes in, I got to stop everything and say hi. Hope you understand. Hey, Empire, what's up, guy? What's up? Hey, guy. Not your guy, pal. I said Nerf Block, Arguncle, Cybran Warrior. What's up, buddy? Good to see you again, my friend. I met him in person.
I've sold so much stuff to him, man.
Oh, right on. He's a great supporter.
Oh, yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's such a good supporter of our community and our hobby. Yeah. He's so nice. Yeah, he came to the pre-Ragnarok Oktober Festival mod party I hosted here at this church. He came to that too. It was really cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, Bobo came, Drac came.
Oh, wow.
Name dropping here. Mr. Nathan came. Coat Duck came. Yeah, you know, I got it like that. Actually, I was surprised any of them came at all. Sorry about that. I'm still coming over a cold, so I got to ingest fluids still, you know.
Honey, you're not allowed to talk about my car. Shut up.
What?
Hey, I got beef with Clowny. I got to call Clooney anytime he talks.
Clooney, hey Clooney, check it out, man. I'm repping the set, bro. Because everybody, Clowny kind of helps me out with bringing guests in to interview. Clowny, Homely, and a couple other people like Boomtendo. People who are, you know, that know other folks in this hobby since I'm still pretty much a noob. I haven't even been in a year yet. But so they kind of get folks that are doing good things, doing interesting things, do awesome mods, and they kind of help me bring in cool people to talk to. And Clowny brought Prickly in here today to get interviewed by measly old broke Nerfing, so I appreciate that. And so I'm repping the set, man. So thank you so much, guys, and thank you, Prickly's Nerf Mods, for coming in today.
Yeah, no problem.
So when did you get into the hobby?
I think it was around Christmas of 2015. I watched one of Drax's videos about his Night Fury long shot integration, and I thought, I'm going to do that, but better. And it was a little worse, but it was really fun, and that's what really got me into it. So my first whole mod, my parents paid for everything because I think, like 14 at the time, maybe 15.
Oh, you're a youngin', man.
Yeah, I'm only 19. I look older with the beard. That's so I can still buy all my paint and crap without getting carded and all that stuff. So,
when do they stop carding for paint?
our Lowe's and stuff. If I shave my beard, they'll be like, "What? How old are you?" And I say, "I'm 19." They go, "You have to be 21." And I go,
"Wow,
okay. Yeah, you have to be 21 and PA to buy paint apparently." So that's why I keep the beard. I can buy stuff.
I don't know if that's even like that here in California. You know, I haven't bought paint in like ages, but it's funny. You look older. You have a beard, like, and I'm in my 30s, and I can't even grow one, dude.
Oh yeah, no, half Italian lineage in me, so I got, I'm pretty much Bigfoot's stepbrother. So
I could try and grow in. I try and grow in like a goatee or something, and it'll be like so. It'll be so like faint, and it'll be all like spread apart. You know, I look like the guy you don't want to see like anywhere near a high school. You know,
that's most of the people around where I live. There's only a few that can grow decent, face hair or anything, but it's pretty rough.
You walk by them like, just
what's up?
Twirl your mustache when you walk by, You guys wish you had this.
Oh, I see Joshua Franz in here. He's the guy that founded Blair County with me. I hate you, buddy.
What's up, guys? Thank you so much for stopping by, everybody. I appreciate it. Homely, what's up? Thank you for coming by, my friend, my mods. And remember, if you're a moderator, you could go ahead and plug my Patreon and my PayPal all you want. If just putting that out there, guys.
Someone plug mine too.
Yeah, plug his Patreon and all the good stuff at Etsy store. There you go. So you got into the hobby when you were about 15 years old, and you said your parents paid for everything for your first mod. You said,
yeah.
What was your first mod?
So it was a long shot with a Firefly stock with a long strike barrel and a Magnus. And it had like a really crappy paint job with Walmart acrylics. It used hot glue, and I don't even remember where I used a gap fill. I think it was literally just hot glue. And a janky priming bar with a, I forget his name. He's been out of the hobby for a while. I forget his name. He had a really nice long shot kit with the reinforced priming bars and everything for the sleds and all that stuff back when that was like almost impossible to make or get yourself. So that was a really cool kit, and I decided to grab that. And then I made a long shot that was really big and looked really mean, but when you looked up close, it looked like crap, and it shot like 100 FPS. So it wasn't really a good long shot, but it looked cool and it got me in here. So kind of glad I made it. So
wow. So your very first mod was that integration?
Yeah, that's the first thing I wanted to do. I always liked the idea of a Nerf integration. I came from the airsoft hobby where doing stuff like that, cutting and putting parts on, would cost you hundreds and maybe even thousands of dollars. So just to do something else where it was a lot cheaper, and if I messed up, I could go to the store, buy another $30 blaster. It was definitely a big improvement for me because I would just drop money into all that stuff. So, and I mean, I still drop money into this, but it's a lot less for me. So.
Yeah, I actually was into paintball when I was in high school. I got into high school, about getting out of high school. I was into paintball for like a little bit. And then when I was in the Army, I really got into airsoft.
Yeah.
One of the guys in the barracks had like all these crazy landmines and just all, we blast like airsoft BBs everywhere. And just he had like so many airsoft blasters or guns. We can say guns for airsoft.
Yeah.
So he had so many of them, and it got me into it. And then people in my unit got into it. And then we were going and having wars at our at like the motor pool where we keep all the Humvees and all the trucks and everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were going there.
Sweet.
Oh, it was awesome. It was cool because we have a boat unit, and we were going out on missions on boats, and we were taking the freaking guns on it, and we were like, The boats look like Saving Private Ryan, like the beginning of the Saving Private Ryan. Yeah,
the big rectangle ones. Yeah,
yeah, it was something like those, except it had like a wheelhouse in the back, so it wasn't just like so you could stand in it and everything.
Okay.
And yeah, it was cool. We were running on the deck, popping over, firing at the guys next to us in another boat. It was so fun, man. We were yeah. Then we got a new commander, and she didn't care for that kind of nonsense whatsoever.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah, we weren't allowed. We had to take our airsoft guns and put them in the put them in the storage room at the unit. It was so lame.
Yeah.
So you got your first. How long after you got into the hobby did you do that first long shot mod?
I started watching videos around Halloween of that year that I got the stuff for Christmas, about 2 months, maybe. I'm one of those guys that sees something he wants to and just jumps right into it, so I don't really hesitate. Just kind of jump right in.
Right on, man. What did you do as a kid, like before you were, I mean, you got into this as a kid, but like when you were growing up, were you always into like taking things apart, putting them back together?
Yeah, I did Legos a lot from my childhood. I still have a bunch of them over there, like older sets that are worth some stuff. But I used to actually do Lego guns, and I've always been fascinated with guns and stuff. I don't know why. Like a little 8-year-old kid looking at gun pictures. It was really weird. But
FBI, you heard that, guys. You want to keep an eye on him?
I just liked the way that stuff could fire out. It was just interesting to me. Stuff could fire out of the barrels and go fast and all that stuff. 8-year-old kid instead of cars with guns. And when I got older, the airsoft was the coolest because that's what they looked like. And, I just went away from there. But, I used to do Lego guns to, like, emulate real guns I could never afford or that didn't come out in airsoft. And I was actually pretty good at that, too. Nice. Because I played with Legos for 10, almost 15 years. But, yeah, then I just kind of got into this and I kind of dropped. But, that's all right.
Hey, Mongoose Jake is here. What's up, Mongoose Jake?
Ooh.
Yeah, he's my buddy, man. He's like one of the first channels I started watching when I got into this hobby. Mongoose Jake. I actually didn't start watching the bigger channels right away. I was watching more of the smaller ones.
Yeah.
So I was kind of, these guys were kind of getting me into this hobby. It's really cool. So, yeah.
Hey, I'm a small channel. Did you check me out? I only have like 450 subs.
Check him out, guys. Make sure. Oh, actually, make sure you guys are supporting each other in the chat. Network here, guys. Come on, check out each other's stuff. Comment on the videos, like the videos, all that good stuff, and especially my guest here. Check out Prickly's Nerf Mods. I left the link in the description of this video. It's there right now, guys. But you can check it out now if you want. But I suggest you wait and give me the watch time. I mean, I suggest you wait to watch the rest of this because there's going to be some great stuff coming up.
Oh, yeah, shameless plug. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. There you go. Trying to get monetized. So, not that it'll make any big difference, though. It's not like I have enough traffic to actually make a difference.
Any little bit helps.
Yeah. I'm really broke. So is this your only hobby right now?
Mostly. Like I told you this before, but I actually did. I sold a bunch of my blasters on the wall to get a car. I've been working on that car lately. So even when it's been snowing out, I've been working out there in a car, and it's a little rough, but it's pretty fun. So.
Right on.
But other than that, there's not really anything. It's just the Nerf stuff. So.
Is the car that you weren't supposed to talk about or something that I heard just a minute ago?
No, you can talk about it. I don't care.
Oh, I thought I heard someone say not, or I thought you heard.
Oh, no, that's Clowny. Clowny, I have 2 cars right now. Clowny's a butthead.
Well, we all know that.
Clowny makes fun of one of my daily driver cars. It kind of looks like an egg. So it's a Mitsubishi Eclipse, and it kind of looks like an egg sometimes in the wrong light. So he likes to make fun of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, way to go. Yeah, Mongoose is getting almost at 600 subscribers. Right on. And actually, Aldos is like right at 1,500. He was like at 1,493. Okay. So Aldos, I know some of you came from Aldos's stream. We like to do the TGIF Fridays. where we have his stream go and then my stream right after. So it's like, you know, watching Family Matters and then Full House on Friday. So yeah, Aldos, really great gameplay footage channel. Check it out. He does Friday streams every Friday. CQB, close quarters. So really cool stuff. Check him out too and subscribe to him as well. After this stream ends, we had some questions I'm going to go through really quick just so I don't skip them. Cyber and Warrior was asking, what blaster out of the recent ones announced are you most interested in?
I really like that Rival one. I don't really run Rival now because the ammo is really expensive. Even though I have like 1,000 rounds, I'm not going to start yielding it until I have like 2,000. That's usually my minimum that I'll start running ammo and stuff. But I like that new Rival one. That new Rival SMG looks pretty cool. The Titan looks good. It's a little expensive for me. I'm just kind of going to wait till it goes on sale. That Zombie Strike Blaster looks pretty cool, but if those lights don't have a turn-off switch, I'm going to get annoyed and break it with a hammer.
Yeah.
There's one more, too. What's the other one?
The Titan, the big old...
No, I talked about that one. There's another 100. No, that's the SMG one. And then there's one more. The things I'm actually excited for the Fortnite blasters. I think those will be pretty cool. I used to play Fortnite a lot, but I don't play it anymore. But I still really like the look of the things in the game. It looks really cartoony and really cool to me. So I'm actually excited to try to make those work a lot better. That Scar looks good. It's too expensive, but it looks good. And that suppressed pistol looks pretty cool, too, with the internal magazine. So,
you know what? Boomco does like the Halo series, which is awesome. I love the Halo series. But, you know, Borderlands 3 is going to be coming out. And I hope Boomco grabs up a license for those. You know,
that'd be really cool with their cut because they do really nice colors on their blasters. They don't only paint one side. So
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, like because the Spin Sanity, like it already, you know, it has like the racing stripe looking things on there, and it has like numbers on it. It looks just like something you would see in Borderlands already.
Yeah.
So I think if they were able to do a licensing thing with Borderlands and put out some Borderlands themed blasters, dude, I think Boomco would kill it, man.
Oh yeah. So they need to make a comeback. I heard they were supposed to make some sniper thing. I'd actually be interested in that because those Boomco ducks are straight. If you could mod it, that thing would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I was like Boomco curious for a while, and then when finally I started getting Boomco blasters, I just went, I went full blown Boomco dude. You know, that's what I run now at Nerf Night. I put up a video recently, guys. Go check it out. Of me running my Blaze of Glory. Yeah, so I love Boomco now. It's like my favorite brand. My second favorite is Dart Zone, and the third is Hasbro. Yeah,
I think the only other blaster I'm excited for is that Rival sniper rifle. I think it's called the Jupiter, right? I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah,
I like that one. Looks really cool. It's not worth $70. They keep bumping these prices up, and I keep getting mad. But it looks really cool. I wonder if I can shove an XPZ tank in it. Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far in my hobby, in my modding yet. I'll have to take your word for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I have a Specs BZ over there, but I also have another plane for that, so I might just have to buy another one. So we'll see.
Did you say the Megalodon yet, too? The Megalodon?
I've heard about that one. I'm not the biggest Mega fan.
Okay.
The only like if they brought those giant clips back, like I would love the Mega. My favorite blaster is the Centurion because of those magazines, and the back of the blaster looks so good.
The Centurion guys either love it or you hate it, dude. There's like no middle ground on that one.
Yeah, I like it for the shell. It's a really nice shell with a lot of plastic to cut up, especially when I find my thrift stores for like $5 because they're broken. And I really like the clips. I have like 6 Centurion clips and like 4 of the Tyrant ones that are like 12 rounders. I need to do something with them, but I can't figure it out yet. So
I need to do something with my life.
Don't we all?
So the Jupiter was the one you were most looking forward to. Yeah. Which one? I think the Rival one looks pretty sweet. Yeah. But I am looking forward to the Zombie Strike one, the Revolter, I think it was, something like that. I'm interested to know about the lights too, and I don't think they said if it was full auto or not.
It's definitely semi because the grip is pretty much a clone of. That's my guess, but I'm like 90% sure I'm right, and I don't really take no for an answer. So it looks like a Strife grip to me, like same trigger and same grip. If you actually look at the grip, it looks almost the exact same as the Strifes. And where the mag is, it's not, I think it's a Strife reshell, but that's just me.
I'm hoping for it. I'm just hoping for it to be full auto, I guess. I think that would be really cool on that.
If it is a Strife reshell, you probably could shove a gearbox in there from Thingiverse or something, though, so not all hope's lost.
Yeah, I guess so. That'd be cool. But yeah, I'm interested to know about the lights and everything. Which the lights, I like lights too because my first flywheel blaster was the light command, and I think that is super cool, man.
Yeah, that's a good one. I want to get that. Half those Walmart brand ones, Dart Zone, I can't get them. They don't sell them around me.
What?
Yeah, Johnstown only has a Walmart, and the Toys R Us closed, obviously, so I only can go to Walmart for Nerf stuff, unless I want to travel about an hour and a half to go to the bigger towns and go to like the Targets and the Sam's Clubs and all that stuff. So I don't really get a lot of new blasters. I have to order them if I do, so that's why I don't really do a lot of reviews, because it's just harder for me. So
yeah, interesting, man. I have a hurricane coming. What do you think of the hurricane, the Worker Hurricane?
It looks decent. I mean, it kind of looks like a potato, but it's a cool idea. Even though I think it's personally stolen from 4 years ago, but it's still stolen. But it feels like it would work well. I mean, and their new flywheels that come inside that are pretty cool, and I think people are going to start using those for some cool projects soon. So I don't think it's the best blaster, but what I think it's going to do is open up the door for more companies and more people to do interesting stuff like that, because you don't really see a blaster like that every day,
No.
The price point's really good too, but if I wanted something like that, I'd get it, but I personally don't have any reason for that. I barely use pistols anyway, so.
My Tisha, my girlfriend who's in the chat right now, she ordered one as a surprise for me, which is really cool. She just kind of showed me like a screenshot of the order not too long ago. She ordered it in January, but yeah, I was so stoked about it, because I want to check it out. I don't really get new blasters, brand new ones.
Yeah, I don't really get it much. I think the only brand new ones I got last year were 2 Prometheuses, because I got one for free for Nerf perks. And then my girlfriend got me the other one for Christmas. So
nice.
Yeah, those are the only 2 I got. So
what is your girlfriend into this stuff as well?
Oh hell no, no. She tolerates it. That's pretty much it. So, but she thinks I'm good at it. She supports it. But I ask her all the time, "You want to come play Nerf?" She's like, "I think I'm good." She's like, "That's a great thing." So
I think my girlfriend is starting to get more blasters than me. When she goes to Walmart on her lunch break, she picks up a blaster or 2 now.
Oh, yeah.
She'll take a picture of like the aisle, like, which one should I get?
I remember one time before Toys R Us closed, I had to talk to a couple for about 45 minutes about which rival blaster to buy for their wedding party, the bachelor's party. I remember that. And they were like, "How do you know all this?" I'm like, "Go check me out on Instagram." And they were like, "Oh my god." I'm like, "Hey." Like, they didn't even know that thing existed. So
yeah. I
just overheard them talk, and they were like, "But this one's really expensive." And then she's like, "This one's spring. What is that?" I'm like, this, that. And they're like, "Who are you?" It was just a funny situation. So
I'm Blaster Man.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So, do you have like a massive blaster collection, or do you just get the ones you want to mod and like just leave it at that?
So when I first started out, of course I was younger, and I thought I need everything in the world right now. So I still have that left over. I have, what size are those? I have like those big tubs you use, like these ones to store big. I have 7 of those full. And then I have I think it's like a 5 foot by 3 foot one full of them too. So I have a lot. I'm going to try to reduce down soon. I'm going to be putting some stuff up for sale because I don't need 5 recons. So, yeah, stuff like the only stuff I'm going to keep like rare stuff. Like I have a few of the big glass Gen 1s, like a vintage sawtooth that I got to cut up and put another stripe in. Just stuff like that. I mean, you know, I have a few Ravens and all that crap, but I do have a big blaster collection, and I don't need most of it. So if I can give any advice to people wanting to get stuff, get what you need and don't buy anything else or you'll be screwed.
You know, yeah, when I see these leaks come out online, whenever you see something new and you see all these people, oh, I got to have that. I got to have that. I'm going to pre-order that. Well, let me know when it comes out on Amazon. And it's like they just want everything because it's new, not because it's generally something they want. It's just new and it's a blaster and they got to have it, especially when it's a Nerf branded one. It's like, boom, I got to have that. Ooh, give me.
Yeah, I only really buy Nerf stuff if it really sings to me. There's only a few blasters that have, and then some of them I just felt kind of like obligated to get. Like I got the Hades because like I really thought it was going to be a good intro to Rival. I already had a few hundred rounds before that, but I thought it was going to be a good like HVZ blaster until I opened it and the accuracy was horrible. So that kind of diminished my hopes. Still modded it and it was fun, but yeah, I don't really go for a lot of Hasbro stuff, and when I do, it got to be something special.
Yeah. So. Same with me. I mean, I like Hasbro a lot. I like the Rebel line. I love Rebel and the Zombie Strike line. I really like the Zombie Strike line too. And I'm starting to get more into Rival / Dart Zone Ballistics. So, but yeah, I do like Hasbro a lot. I do. They're like my third favorite.
Yeah.
Company.
I like their older stuff a lot better personally. But
I do too, actually. I do.
Their newer stuff's really cool, but some of it's just really gimmicky and overpriced. But they gotta make the new. I'm not blaming them. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, like with the Demolisher, the new one that came out has all those attachments, and it jacked the price up like $90. Is
now Naptown found it for 20 apparently, if I remember right.
What? $20?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I gotta check that. Well, I don't even have $20. Oh man. But that's really cool.
Yeah.
What was that? I was gonna. Oh, Clowny wants to know about your putty addiction.
Okay, so locally, all my friends at the Blair County Club and Clowny, whenever he decides to drag his ass over, they all make fun of me for my blasters having a lot of putty. I can show you one example. This is one I'm working on now. It has a lot of putty on it, but that's because my main thing with putty is I put a crap ton of it on and then sand most of it away so I can get really clean lines with putty. I don't do I barely need to maybe add like a little bit over. I add a lot of it on so that I can have a really good foundation for when I need to actually sculpt the lines in the blaster. So yeah, and they still end up very heavy. I remember Salvatore, which is a bullpup Raven with an integrated XVZ with dual flywheel cages. I think that weighed up to 4.5 pounds, and for a Nerf blaster, that's really heavy. But for me, coming from Airsoft and stuff, it felt like nothing. So they picked it up, and they're like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "What? It's just the putty. It's not that heavy." So, Clowny likes to make fun of me for that. But lately I've been trying to do more shell and then less putty, which with this one back there, we'll probably pull it out later, but I used as least putty as possible, and it came out really good. So this one, though, I used a stock shot from the Mediator stock, and I just kind of had to put the putty on because it didn't have that many defining lines, so you kind of got to add some to the website. But, screw you, Clowny.
Yeah, Clowny. Speaking of hey, did you guys like my new banner up here?
I need a banner. That was good.
Yeah, my brand. I got it recently. Tisha found a print place that does banners, so we got a banner here, and I'm gonna put it behind me during my streams and during my actual edited content. I just wanted to show you guys because I'm super excited that I have one now.
My logo is so simple, I could probably just paint it on a piece of cardboard and call it a day. I don't even need to have someone print it for me. It
just looks really cool, though.
It does look good. Yeah, it looks good and professional. I like it.
Yeah, I'm starting to look like I'm not broke, but don't let that fool you guys. Totally broke. So, okay, what is your favorite mod that you've done?
Definitely the Interfectorum. I can grab it if you want me to, because it looks better.
Yeah, grab it off the wall, man.
This is it's just my cleanest, and it looks the best. I got a lot of friends to help me out with the externals and everything. The dip turned out really nice. So it's a rapid strike up here, Centurion in the back. Demolisher up top here. Not a lot of people realize this up top part here is Demolisher. And down here is obviously a Recon barrel. And it has a XP180 as the pusher, a riot cage in there, and Fang revamps that hits about 150 FPS at 9 darts a second. It's one of my favorites. It's really nice, yeah. It's really comfortable. All the hydro dips are perfect. The way I asked Evan Williams of Foam Freaks, he did these hydrographics for me. And then I added the red. It came out perfect. Every single body line is perfect. I spent about 300 hours on this in about 3 weeks. So I pretty much gave my life to this blaster for that small amount of time, and it was worth it to me. So it has an integrated ammo counter, all the dudes and dads, and it's probably just my favorite. It just looks really nice to me, and it's really comfy, and it wrecks people in our wars.
Oh, dude, that's gorgeous, man.
Yeah. But other than that, top 3 would probably be the Crimson Long Shot integration up on that wall, and then the Moto Strike, which is up on over there. So, but people don't like that Crimson Long Shot, I don't think, because I cut up a Crimson Long Shot. So,
nah, to heck with that, man. I say cut it up. I mean, they're not like super. They're not like worth a lot of money. Like take that to Antiques Roadshow or something. They're gonna be like, okay, that's probably 50 cents.
Yeah,
it's only worth.
I didn't even pay 50 cents for mine. I got my Crimson Long Shot complete for free in mint condition. So.
Yeah, I say cut them up, dude. Do what you want to do with them.
I only cut about 2 inches off the bottom rear of the stock just so I could fit the Firefly on here. And everybody got mad. You know, I only cut on the stock long shot, like right here.
Down here. My gosh, that is, how dare you? I'm going to end this stream. Good. I can't even continue, guys. I'm so furious.
Oh, my God, yeah. But I got the paint color matched, and this one's really, it's like 280 hitter. It hits really hard, and it looks really good. Full brass breech by me, all worker internals. I wanted to get another DRS sled, but he would not reply to me, so that was good. But
I love the
really hard,
Firefly stocks.
Yeah, this is a minimized one. I did the Mr. Nathan shortening it over here, and then running. I was going to try to make this detachable. That's why this has a long shot part up here.
Oh yeah.
But it just didn't work out, and I decided to attach it and then paint it. But it's really comfy. It's super solid, more than the normal stock. And I can prime the 18 kgs in here, no problem, with this stock, and it's really nice. So,
awesome, man. That is.
People got really mad on this one, especially on YouTube. It was bad.
they get mad about everything.
Oh my God, yeah.
Cybrand Warrior is saying you did the Crimson long shot justice. Better than a mint condition Crimson is beautifully modded. That's
well, thank
correct.
You. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that is freaking awesome.
That thing's a beast, man. That hits about 150 feet at 280 FPS, and it's accurate. So it's just insane. I do these things with my brass breeches where I put 1/4 of the barrel of 9/16 on the end, and with worker darts especially, they just fly. It's super straight. I've never had to use a scar with that technique. It just works for me. So
nice.
You get a longer barrel, but you get to keep the FPS, and it's pretty accurate.
So what is your least favorite mod, or the one
Recon Retaliator? I freaking hate them so much. Oh my God! Ask Joshua Franz is still in the chat. Ask him how much I hate freaking Recons and Retaliators. Oh my God! I did a Bullpup Crimson Recon with Retaliator internals, and it took me 1.5 years because I wanted to gouge my eyes out the whole time I was working on it. I put it down over and over.
Oh wow!
And then I did a trade with the guy to get a Sonic Ice one, and he left it in pieces, unfortunately, and that's what really ticked me off because I hate working on them. I don't know why. I think they just hate me because they never want to catch for me. I do everything right, they go back past the catch and then they just slip. I don't know. And I'm never working on another one. I don't care if someone offers to pay me $1,000 for just putting a spring in it. I'm never doing it. I'm never doing it again. I hate it so much. Don't even get me started on those freaking things.
Yeah, sounds like it, man. Wow.
I hate them so much.
So are you more interested in the function or the appearance?
Honestly, I'm more of a flashy guy. I really take pride in my aesthetics and how well the blasters are integrated. But I do try to work on my outside like paint jobs and everything too. Even though I really suck at paint jobs, they usually turn out like crap. They don't look like it, but I usually can save them with hand paint. But the spray paint, I'm really bad at. But yeah, I definitely go for integration. I don't really go for looks. I go for what I need in an integration and make it the best that I can.
Okay.
So there, spend the time. I don't just like blob it on and then paint it. I sand it. I make sure everything's perfect. I go through all the meticulous crap to get it right. So
fair enough, man.
Yeah.
What's your local community like? You said there wasn't a big community out there, but like
no, I mean, there's a decent community out in Altoona, which is about an hour from me. They have, and then 20 minutes past that's Penn State, and they have a pretty big Nerf community, Nerf club up there. They have an annual HVZ up there with a few hundred people. But Altoona has a decent following too. People mostly come from Penn State and a few places around there, but nothing really too major in Johnstown. I mean, you might have a few little kids that would look at your stuff and be like, cool, and then walk away. So I got to travel to play, which kind of sucks, but it's worth it to go whenever I want to.
How often do you guys meet up to play?
I think Blair County does every 2 weeks on Saturdays when we're in season. So I think they're having indoor games now, but with college and everything, I haven't been able to make it. I've been busy, so yeah.
What kind of game types do you guys play there?
We do like TDMs. We do capture the flag sometimes. There's one where we shoot darts into a bucket, and whoever has the most darts in a bucket wins. At Penn State, they do like mini HVZs. They do cross the bridge. They do all kinds of stuff at Penn State. Penn State's probably honestly my favorite place to play. It's indoors with mostly AC, and most of my blasters will clear the entire room. So it's really nice because I can just sit there and not even move and just hit people. It's kind of douchey, but when I'm getting really tired or getting lazy, I'll just stand back there and I won't try to hit people if they run into the dart. It's their fault. But like I'll just sit there and take pot shots, and then if I actually want to play, I'll start rushing and stuff. But it just depends on how I'm feeling that day.
Right on.
Yeah.
Cybrand Warrior's asking, what's your loadout of choice? Auto, semi, Springer, mix?
For normal games like TDM and stuff, I like to do flywheel, semi, because if I have full auto, I just waste everything really quickly. I'm like a little kid blowing his load. Like Interfectorum, I really can't field it that much because I run 15s mostly, and I go through like 8 15s in under 2 minutes. So I really need to work on that, but I like to use semi so I can kind of conserve my ammo, but if I need to, I can just fan the trigger. And then for games like HVZ, I've used semis mostly, like semi-automatic flywheel stuff, but I'd really actually like to use a Springer because I feel like you actually like control your shots more. But I haven't really found a good Springer platform for HVZ for me. Like I don't really like the Alpha Trooper or the Retaliator. And if I could bring a long shot that hits 300 FPS to end war, I definitely would, but I really can't. So I haven't really found a good Springer for me. Rival is decent, but it doesn't really get the range, reliability. So it's just a little bit of a mixed bag for me. I just need to make something custom. Or maybe get that MHP by Heath Hill, that MHP SMG. Maybe we should just print that off and actually make it. So
yeah, I'm a semi-automatic dude as well, man. Yeah. I waste so many darts when I go full auto, or rival balls, so
it's a common issue in men in middle age. Just like
I know, you just like to go, you like to go to town, man.
Blow it all at once, and then you're screwed afterwards.
Exactly. What was that? Then another. Someone was just saying something here. Oh, it was Mongoose Jake was saying, be sure to let Prickly know that the key to getting the recon retiles to catch is to use the worker metal catch.
I've used the freaking thing.
Sorry, I was kind of wanting to bring it up.
I have to build that bullpup crimson. I put like $150 into the freaking thing, and it still took me like a year to get it to catch. I'm sitting there for like 3 hours once a week, going, "What the hell is wrong with me?" I bought 3 different metal catches because I thought there was a defect in them. For Christ's sakes!
Oh wow, dude!
I was like, "Oh my god!" I just like started going crazy about this freaking thing. Oh my god! And then I sold it like right after because I just hated looking at it. Oh my god! I got so ticked off. But I looked on like Nerf Haven, all the forums to do like to shave it down. I did that to one of them. I shaved the top and the bottom. That's what I did with the first 2. And then the third one, I just left it stock and added a better spring and all this crap. And oh my god!
Right, yeah.
Yeah, oh my god.
Sounds like you have some strong feelings here, huh?
I hate the Retaliator so much. So like anything that's a Retaliator clone, I don't buy. The only ones I've bought since I know the Retaliator was a like garbage fest, for my opinion, was the Raptor Strike, that big AccuStrike sniper. Because I tried to I almost put long shot internals into it and made it work. But then I got really lazy and didn't want to do the Delrin work that I was going to have to do, so I just gave it to my one friend Josh over in Altoona. And then I got a Delta Trooper for my birthday from my sister, actually. So I haven't touched it. I want to get a Gavin Fuzzy kit, but the shipping's really expensive. So Gavin Fuzzy.
I think the Delta Trooper is pretty sharp looking, man.
Yeah, I like it. The stock when the stock's longer, it looks really good. So yeah.
So you have local events, but what major or larger events have you been to?
I went to the first End War as a small, lonely child. I lasted until the 4th mission out of 5, which was pretty good because on the 2nd mission, my Sawtooth Strife died, and I was running a stock Retaliator with a janky pump grip, which I thought was pretty funny, and I got 2 missions down. I was really surprised. I went to End War last year. I had fun there. My friend got food poisoning, the one friend I took, so I only played in the first mission, which kind of sucked. But I really honestly only wanted to go to FoamCon anyway. FoamCon's my favorite part of End War. Like, I'm okay with HVZ. I like it, but it's not my favorite thing in the world. But just going to FoamCon and meeting everybody and like talking about everybody's stuff and seeing some of this amazing stuff in person is just really cool to me. Yeah. I've gone to the Penn State HVZ, even though that's not really a wide-known thing, and I liked that one, even though they wouldn't let me use my Moto Strike, so I'd use the crappy Retaliator with a janky stock. So apparently it was over their FPS cap by 2 FPS, and they wouldn't let me use it. But stuff happens. Yeah. But other than that, I was actually almost going to go to Widener Oktoberfest this year.
Oh, wow.
Until my parents caught wind of me trying to buy plane tickets and said, "Where the hell do you think you're going?" Because again, I was only 18 at the time, and they're like, "Where do you think you're going, son?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna go to California with Nerf blasters and a suitcase and just go."
Yeah.
I tried to get out there, and it was mostly just to show Interfectorum off because I just finished it at that point. I really wanted to show it off, but you know, now it's in Merge Masters, and I don't even know how to check if I won Merge Masters or the updates because I don't know how to use Reddit. But it's in there, so hopefully she did something right. But, you know, other than that, I have not really gone to any major events. I mean, none of them are really close to me. I don't even know if I'm actually going to be able to go to End War this year because they moved it to Atlanta.
Yeah.
It depends on how I feel because I want to have a table. So that means I have to bring almost all of my stuff there, and that means I have to drive there, which is for me 14 hours. So I'm not sure yet, honestly. It depends on how I'm feeling about it.
Yeah, I would like to go to End War too. I just don't think it's feasible for me in the way of the financial department.
Yeah.
I went to Ragnar. I went to Ragnar Oktoberfest, which was a great time, but that was 10 minutes away from my house. So that was the only reason I was...
That'd be awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, boom.
I haven't really had a problem going to Enward because I drove there all the time to Ohio. Where it was about 3.5 hours from me, so I would just drive there, and I'd pay for Red Roof Inns, which is a really crappy motel. But that it was like $40 a night, so why not? So, you know, but yeah, that's where I would go, and that's how I afforded to go to Enward. And I think all the cleaning ladies thought I was a terrorist or something, walking with big crates of guns and stuff. So, you know, but Atlanta's a little far from me. We'll just have to see how I feel, honestly, because if I'm down for the 14-hour trip, I'm down. But if I'm not, I'm not. If I can get a table, if I can like register for a table and they say, yeah, you can get a table if you come, I'll probably go and bring everything, but I don't know if I actually play because, again, HVZ is not really my thing. I like it, the idea of it, but I don't really personally like playing it. I'm really too unathletic to run around. Even though I look it, I have no stamina. So I just don't, you know. But it just depends this year because N-War's a really good event. It's really, it's a good experience. Like, if you can make it, if they move it somewhere else, I would recommend going, saving up for it. You get to meet. It's a really good experience to go up there and meet everybody. Like I get to talk to Hawkeye every year. I freaking love his stuff, dude. He's like my blaster wet dream. Like, and Mr. Nathan was there this year too, and they had all.
Yeah. Oh man, Mr. Nathan. Yeah, he was a really cool dude too.
Yeah, you have not lived until you have held a full metal caliburn by Hawkeye. You have not lived.
Oh wow.
It's like just the front was like 11 pounds, and I'm sitting there like I want to hold this in my room and like fire it at walls and stuff. Like it's so cool, and it's almost done now. And I keep creaming every time you post a picture of it. I really want to offer him money for it, but he's gonna be like, "Get out of here!" Like he's never gonna get rid of that thing. But
yeah, man. Yeah, I wanted to go to FoamCon. That was like my major thing. I'm not very, you know, I'm not very athletic myself. I have a back injury from when I was in the Army, so I don't move around very well. So it's really hard for me to run, you know, and do a lot of the stuff that's necessary. But during Ragnarok Oktober Festival, me and Spam Man, we were kind of teamed up, you know, and we were kind of a defensive duo. It was really fun. Yeah, so we did pretty well together, man. It was pretty good.
They want to try to do something similar like that at N-War 3. They want to do the Rear Squad. You've seen that group on Facebook. Like Rob Lear and Clowney are big advocates of it because, like, you know, people with disabilities or people that are big like balloons like Clowney, because I can call him that 'cause he said I could. He's like, you know, they can't really run that fast, you know? So how is it fair to have people sprinting at them, you know? And last year was really bad, and I think half the reason, you know, my friend said I could have went back to N-War and played, and he could have stayed in the hotel room with food sickness, but I was sitting there like, dude, I don't even want to go back. Like, it was like 90 degrees and 70% humidity, and they had no water or anything on the field. Like every event you go to locally, they have water everywhere, you know, but you're running around on a college campus where all the pavement, everything's like scorching hot, and you're sprinting from people and focus, you know, you don't have water. And if you can't really like have a way to have water on you, you're screwed because you'll be like people dehydrated last year. You know? You can't.
I can't do humidity, dude. Humidity sucks.
Oh, that's all Pennsylvania is, dude. It was 22 degrees out today, but it was still like 40% humidity, so it was kind of warm. But in the summer, it gets like, you know, 80 degrees, but with like 80% humidity. It is dreadful. Like you can't do anything. So it's just bad.
Homely said, Drax said that N-War will be traveling around the country. I think that's a good idea, man.
That's a good idea. Cool. Yeah, I like the idea. It is kind of good to rotate it, but at the same time, like if you're sitting there, you know, maybe you're like just turned 16 or something, or just turned 14 or 12 or whatever the age cap is, and you're like, oh, sweet, we only live an hour away from Ohio, we can go play now. And then they move it, you're sitting there like, what just happened? You know, and I understand that, like, yeah, they want to give other people who were like that last year's to get playing, and I think it's a really good idea. You're never gonna win either way. You know, there's always gonna be people pissed off about where it is.
Absolutely.
If you really want to go, you save up the money, and you know, I've been saving up to go, and even if I don't go, I have the money there. But it's just I think the idea of traveling around the country is a cool idea for the community. You know, I have a feeling they're going to go from Ohio and just like rotate down and around. That's I have a feeling that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. So I think it is a good idea though, but you know, it just depends on who you talk to.
Yeah, true. True. Yeah. So right on. Let's talk about your channel. You have your YouTube channel. When did you start that?
Maybe like a year and a half ago. I didn't start it till really late when I started doing Nerf stuff, and I didn't really feel a need to. But right back at that time, I was like, "There's these other people getting money from YouTube. I can do that." And then like 6 months after I was right about to hit their threshold to get monetization, they wiped it and they changed it. I was sitting there like, "What the hell?" But I just do it to like pretty much show off my builds, because I mean, you can get a lot of ways with pictures, but to have it in video and like talk about what you made and put all that time into, it's really nice. So my channel is pretty much like, there's a few like unboxings of parts and tutorials and a few reviews, but it's mostly just me showing off the stuff that I take pride in. And
yeah,
you know, some people like it, some people don't. I don't really care. It's just, you know, if you like my stuff, come along and have fun. If you don't like it, I don't need your negativity. That's just how I feel, you know.
Yeah.
So
the link is in the description, guys. So check out Prickly Nerf Mods. Hey, thank you, Zania. I don't know if that's how you say it, Zania, for stopping by. And Aldas, the boss, is here. What's up, my man? Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. So, how would you describe your content to someone like who doesn't know who you are? Like, what would you say to them?
I'd say, look at this thing that's a Nerf gun, but it's not a Nerf gun, because most of my stuff doesn't look like a standard Nerf gun, you know? Like that the long shot doesn't really, it's big and bad. The Interfectorum, that big green one, certainly does not look like it. And I mean, I was thinking about doing something Mr. Nathan did with like the mod along, but I realized that I get really lazy midway through projects, so I never finish them. So I don't think doing a series like that would be good, especially when I really have time to make videos with school anyway. So, you know, my channel's mostly just, you know, if people, what would they think about it? Like, this kid's talking about the toys he made. That's pretty much what my channel is, and it's kind of how I always wanted it to be, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not here for the fame and fortune. Just if people want to like my stuff, they can. You know, if they enjoy it, subscribe, and you can keep seeing what I put out and all this stuff. But you know,
exactly. I was just talking about this with somebody. I forget who I was speaking to about this, but we were saying that, you know, there's these guys that come into the hobby and then they start watching these videos, and then they start seeing like Drac, and they see Coop and Walcom and Xavier getting all this swag and all this things, and they're like, you know, wow, this is so easy. I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna start getting free stuff online too. And then they get angry because they're like into this for like 4, 5, 6 months, and you know they're not making getting any subscribers, and they're getting like super frustrated, and you know and they just bring a bunch of negativity to other people who's kind of taken off, you know, and then they bring their negativity there. The thing is if you're in this just to get something out of, like, just to get free stuff, that's gonna bleed into your content too, because people will be able to sense that you're not really being legit about it. You're not really you don't have the passion to do it. You're not showing the passion. If you're, you know, it's a difference if someone's doing something, you know, for work, or someone's doing something for fun. You could, there's a major difference there. And
that's why I don't really do reviews or anything, because half the crap that Nerf puts out I hate, so I just don't really buy it and I don't really review it. So, like, you know, the only thing that's leaked into my videos about getting money is my sponsorship with Dr. Pepper that never went through, and I don't know why. Because I swear to God, I drink like a 12-pack a day and they still don't sponsor me. I don't get it. Perfect advocate, young, daring, and drinks a crap ton of the stuff. So
there you go, man. All you Dr. Pepper reps out there, if you're watching, I know you're watching. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody out in the chat watches my videos, I've started to put stuff at the end after the end title card. I only know a few people who actually like watch to the end. There's like maybe 10 people that comment on it and stuff.
Yeah.
The rest of them, you should go check out my later ones because some of them are kind of funny. They're really like corny and lame, but they're funny, corny, and lame. Like they're pretty much like Clowny's humor. So like they're perfect.
Okay. You know, I throw in little things here and there in my videos just to see if people will pick up on it. But you know, it's like rarely people actually do find, do catch the things that I do put in there. Like an image will flash on the screen or something funny. Like
dude,
there is
I go crazy. I have to pause and just like pause, and like I just need to see what it is. I always do that. Any video that does that, I have to see what it is.
There's one video in particular that I don't think anyone really caught it, but it was I was reviewing the tactical vest, that tactical X-Men. They sent me to feature, so I was featuring that, and I was talking about it, and I said, yeah, it reminds me of the stuff I used to wear when I was in the Army, and then I said, I can't remember what I even wore in the Army, and I went, I went like that, and then on the screen there was a picture of a dude, and he's wearing like a vest, and like he's wearing all the helmet and everything, but from the waist down he's wearing like a thong and like no pants. It was so funny. Like it flashed on the screen for a few seconds and went away.
That'd be hilarious, man.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone even caught it.
I didn't catch it, dude. Wait, you got something free to review?
Yeah, a few times.
I got. Oh my god! Worker contacted me one time, or Light Take, and they were like, "You want to review some stuff?" And I was like, "Heck yeah! I always need new stuff for projects." They sent me like a $2 face mask and like a transforming pistol. I was like, "What the hell?" I reviewed it as well as I could with how nothing it had to do with my channel. And I said, "Do you want me to review anything else?" No reply. So
yeah,
I don't get much stuff from Light Take or anything. So I buy everything I put into projects. So like any little thing that you see on my builds is all my stuff. Like I think my most expensive one is definitely the Interfectorum, probably because it has it was the Laser Strike. It had like an ammo counter. It had a $50 blaster that was brand new, a brand new strife. It had on switches. It had LEDs. It had a voltmeter. It had all this crazy stuff. And I paid all that for myself. That's what, just small channels like us just have to, stick together and buy all of the crap and all. We don't get sponsorships. We don't get sent, 3 prophecies with 3 different kits and internals or, pump grips for free and all this stuff because it all adds up. Like all this little stuff adds up. That's why I've been slowing down lately. I had to get a car, and my projects have been slowing down because funding is becoming an issue. So
actually, the latest thing I have is this little target kit.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah, there was a few other people on YouTube I saw that just got these too, and I was like, they sent these to a few people.
That's not too bad. How big are they? Are they like that big, something like that?
Probably. I haven't even opened it really yet,
That'd be good for stuff like Stefan blasters and stuff, probably. Oh my god, yeah. That'd actually be like really good for Stefans, like to get really accurate with them. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think Cartea would like this,
Oh yeah.
Cartea would go, Cartea would do well with this.
Jesus Christ, that man is god.
Guys,
I would kill myself for that pistol. Like that thing is amazing. Dude.
Oh, I know he's cool.
To shoot like 250 feet. Like what the heck?
You guy's nuts, man. He's a mad scientist.
No, he is. He's like smarter than Einstein. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, man. I was so stoked to meet him over at Ragnarok Oktober Festival. Yeah. Oh, it was killer. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what was it? I just had something I wanted. Oh, there's a group I started on Facebook. It's called the Transatlantic Blaster Association or Transatlantic Blaster Alliance. And some of us are involved in that. It was actually me Mongoose Jake and Matt Von Nerf kind of got together and started this when we were first me and Matt were first starting out on YouTube, and Jake had already kind of had a following, but
Okay.
it's just what we're doing is we're trying to get creators together and you know, and just kind of have a group where we could network with each other, you know, post videos, post things like that without feeling like you're spamming groups all the time.
Oh, I know that feeling. I spam a lot of groups.
So do I, dude. In Discord,
dude, I sit there. I've almost gotten kicked out of the one Nerf group. They're like, they sent me a message. They're like, dude, you need to stop posting videos in our group. I'm like, and progress on your builds. I'm like, I get like 50 likes a build in your group. Why don't you like them? They're like, we like it because we have to. I'm like, no, you don't. Like,
yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, what? I just left that group. I was like, I don't need that negativity. Man. If they don't like my stuff, I'll leave. You know?
Right.
Other than that, I haven't gotten many complaints. So if I am that annoying, be sure to let me know because I can be annoying if I need to be.
I think we all can, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll invite you to that group. Dude.
Oh yeah, definitely. That'd
really
be a good resource for me. Yeah.
Yeah, just a bunch
I'm
of
mostly
creators.
in like photo sharing groups, but something actually like technical and sharing like that would be really good for me.
Yeah, and I'm hoping everybody will subscribe to each other in there, and always, you know, when a video pops up, you go and you watch it and you like it and you comment on it, just because that way when you have a video come out and you post it on there, then people will do that for you as well, you know. So it's small. We only have like 50 people in right now, but it's you know, I'm hoping to grow it, man.
You gotta start small to get big. You never know.
Heck yeah, man. I started as a lowercase b. No. Just kidding. Let's see, what else do I got for you here? We talked about your mods. We talked about the YouTube. We talked about the Chris Cartel being a maniac. Oh, he said I was stoked to meet you too. Oh, come here, Chris. Oh. If no one has any more questions, I just have a few more questions left. We've already been doing this almost for over an hour. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my god, it doesn't even feel like it.
It never does, man. It's weird. You know, I could just sit here yakking with the guest, and then I look at the time, and it's like pushing like 2 hours. I'm like, whoa, we got to stop. Because I noticed like the longer the streams are, the less likely people are to watch them like when they're not live too. You know.
Yeah.
Chris Cartea, his interview has been killing it. That one is like, I think the most popular one I have, you know.
I watched that one live. I couldn't even like, I was sitting there like, dude, I don't even know what to ask this man. Like he has everything. He already knows everything. I didn't know what to ask him. I just sat there and watched like I couldn't do anything. Ridiculous.
Hey, Jeff, California Nerf, he asked, he already answered that, like his first mod. We already talked about his first mod was an integration. Crazy enough, a good integration. I haven't even started integrations yet, man. I haven't even painted a blaster yet.
Hey, dude, if you need it, I do commissions.
Thank you. 50th person to tell me that. Everybody's been telling
you can
me
ask
that.
Clowny. I tell that to everybody. There was parents looking at our blasters at a charity event we did. She's like, how much did this cost you? I'm like, I'll tell you if you buy it from me. Like, no, but I've actually stopped doing commissions lately because school's been piling up. I have a few right here, and then those are it for a while. So
yeah,
I'm actually not taking them for a while.
I was actually just hearing someone in Facebook. I'm not going to name drop anyone. Someone in a Facebook group was talking about someone didn't do a commission. Someone's commission. Still, they haven't sent their commission to him back, and he like it's been way past the deadline, and he's paid already.
This guy paid me like a month ago, and I was like, "Oh God, is that too long?"
Oh yeah, no, this has been like I guess like a long time, like a long time. So yeah, it's. I mean, I'm very bad with getting things done in a timely manner. Like even like when I do get things sent to me, like I got this targeting system sent to me like maybe 3 weeks ago, and like after like a week they're already like, so when can we expect to see that video? I do a video a week, that's all so
I usually just like if I need to do a video, I crank it out one day. I'll film it, edit it, and put it. I do everything on my phone. Like I actually edit all my videos on an app on my phone, and it work. They look okay, you know. They're not professional videos, but they're homemade, so it's okay. Like they get, you know, they're good enough.
Yeah, it's well for me. It's like I film here at the church because I have a little office that they set up, you know, that I've set up where I could film at. And I have the lights, you know, I have, you can't see them, but I have lights here too. Thanks to my patrons. Thank you so much, patrons. So I have the lights and everything. So I got to set it up here, and I got to make sure nothing is going on at, you know, here at the time, so I can film it. And so it's a little bit, you got to schedule it out. I can't just knock it out in my room or something if I, you know, so I have to kind of play with my schedule to try and get it knocked out.
Homely said it was 14 months.
There you go. Yeah, 14 months. Ain't that crazy, man?
Dude, I think the longest I've taken on commission is like 2 months, and that was a full free for blaster integration. Man, that would suck. I mean, I've been waiting for my Chimera for almost 6 months now. And I think the guy's legit dead because he will never respond to anybody. So I'm filing a PayPal claim because I spent like over $300 on a super customized Chimera to review every single part for it. Mm-hmm. I really liked it. Like I like the Caliburn, but like Bullpup is like it's so nice. I love Bullpup, and I was like, dude, this is perfect. I need to buy one. He sent me that. And I said he made a Railgasm kit, and I was like, I need that. And then he's like doing custom colors for me, and he did like my emblem in the side, and he had like the picture of it hitting 340 FPS, and then after that, it never got sent to me. So I don't know what happened, but
oh wow,
yeah, I just kind of got very sad and had to file a So it's midway going right now, but hopefully I can get that back so I can start working on some projects again. Or I could just print my own Chimera, but I've always wanted one of those. They look really cool, and they hit really hard. They hit a lot harder than Caliburns. I mean, like a basic Caliburn. You know, I've seen Caliburns hit like 400. And I ain't lying about that. They can hit 400 with the It's ridiculous.
Man, we well, you know, I know if I did start doing commissions, I would be. Well, I'm like way far away from that, you know. But if I ever did, I know I'd be pretty bad with getting them out in a timely fashion. My friend David, who sometimes is here in the studio with me when I'm doing interviews, he likes to hang out and monitor the chat, like be in the background. He actually gave me a Strife to work on. He wanted he got a new cage and a new cage and flywheel setup and motors, so he wanted me to put that in, and he wanted to make the old one removable, you know, get the new connectors so we could swap cages out. So I did that for him, but it took me like a few weeks to get it back to him, and I even then I felt really bad, you know, that it took so long to get back to him. But so I know even if I was to do a commission and have it sent to me and send it back, I know something would come up and it would end up being way late, and I would feel terrible.
I do have a commission from Clowny that's supposed to come in. I bought a little pistol.
Oh, he could wait.
Yeah, well, no, I bought it off him, so he better hurry his ass up. He's like a week ago, like, I gotta find a box for him. Like, Clowny, send it now. What are you doing, buddy? As soon as Clowny sends it and I see how awesome it is, I have something really special for him that he can have for free if he gets his box to me. So, a little friend for friend action right there, because he did apparently he did one of my favorite characters on a pistol and did a really good job on it, like my friend Josh said. So he did a super good, because Clowny is an amazing painter and artist. You know that.
Yeah, he's a great artist.
So he did this big sword up here with a panther tank in it.
Oh, nice. That's really
it's freaking huge, and it's really nice. And he gave me a really good deal on it. And same with this pistol. So I have to give him something in return, even though I already paid him for it. But I'm still giving him something, obviously.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Hey, dude, I just got a couple more questions for you here.
All right, go for it.
So the first one is, what do you think about the state of the community right now? The Nerf blaster enthusiast community. What do What are your thoughts on the state of our community at the moment?
I think it's pretty positive. I mean, there's always going to be people that are pushing other like newer people out. I've been seeing that a little bit lately. But I mean, it's always been like that. I mean, you can never get away from those people. I've seen a few like Facebook stuff, particularly people ask for help, and then people were yelling at them like, "How do you not know this? It's been posted 1,000." Like they just got there, they don't know. But in general, I think it's pretty positive. We have a good community. Like people do nice things for each other all the time. People, I don't know. It's indescribable how nice the hobby is, honestly. And I try to be the nicest guy I can. Once in a while, I get a little ticked off by something someone else does. But I mean, I'm a very angry person half the time, and I put on a nice face. But you know, if you tick me off, I'm coming after you. So like, you know, Clowny and Josh know that. I keep talking about them because they know me the best in the Nerf community. Like those two freaking know me. So like they just know me so well. Like if they tick me off in a game, I'm the only one I'm shooting at, you know. But in general, yeah, the hobby's a good hobby. We have a great hobby, very compassionate, very helpful. Lots of good products coming out from like third-party vendors that like are actually starting to listen to what we want. You know, like ammo counter is a really good one. Like they heard complaints about their like V2 ammo counter a while ago, and then they started putting out V3s, V4s, and they just came out with a V5. And like 3D printed solid is doing really good too. Even though they're smaller, they still have some really good products.
Yeah.
Worker, I kind of like Worker. I think they have good products for cheap prices. I don't like paying China shipping, but some of their crap is literally direct copies. I don't like it.
Yeah,
I understand the Caliburn. That's whole license, everything. That's
yeah. That's Slug's good with that. Made a deal, all that.
I still think the Hurricane's a copy. There's one other thing they have. They tried to do Blaster Tech Scars, which really ticked me off because Blaster Tech's already a small company, and you're going to be ripping off Blaster Tech. But personally, you know, like we have Out of Darts, we have everybody that always like if you send them a question or you have a like problem with their products, they'll send you another one immediately. Like all these people, you know, they're not here to make money, they're here to make our hobby better. But we have one of the best hobbies I've ever seen, and I've been in quite a few, so
yeah,
pretty glad to be here, honestly.
Yeah, and you know, and not only the companies that are really great with people and they really listen to the customer base and they do things, but even, you know, but us as you know, us as the modders and the ones that are out playing, I mean, the support has been overwhelming, man. It's been crazy. Like especially with my my channel in particular too. Like I'm brand new, you know. I just got in the hobby in February, March of last year, and I started on YouTube like a month later, you know. And like everybody I talked to and was networking with have been so cool and so helpful, trying to help me out with my channel, giving me advice. Like even bigger guys, like even Tiger Foam was one of the first larger channels that like kind of came to my channel and was, you know, commenting and invited me to Discord and talked to me on Discord. You know, he was really cool. But yeah, the community's been awesome. And
we have a lot of good people. We have a lot of good creators out there too, and even like little guys that don't have big channels and stuff are always a really good help. So
yeah, definitely. That's kind of like why I like this series that I'm doing too, is so I can get other creators who, you know, who are smaller like me and have, you know, bring them on and you know, you could talk about your stuff, and hopefully the people that are subscribed to me will check out your channel and, you know, kind of bring you out there a bit. Not that I'm like anything big, but I mean, just you know.
Any little bit helps. So
absolutely.
You out too. I mean, I love this. This is one of my favorite series on YouTube now. I try to watch it as many times as I can. So.
Wait, say that again a little bit louder. What did you just say?
It's one of my favorite series on YouTube.
What? Y'all hear that, right? Y'all heard that?
It's really cool to hear what everybody else thinks. I mean, that's one of my favorite parts about it, you know?
Awesome, man. Thank you for saying that, dude.
Oh, you don't need to tell me thank you. Keep doing what you're doing, dude.
Like, oh, man. That made my night, brother. Thank you so much. It really did. You know, it's really, you know, because that's, I just, I want to help, you know, I want people to, because I want to hear about you know, you and other people as well. So it's cool that I could ask my questions and find out about you guys, because I'm new. I don't know everybody very well, so it's like I could just find out about
everybody.
you.
I've been here for like 3 years. I don't know.
Yeah, man. So that's awesome, man. So what are your pet peeves about the hobby then? What are some of your biggest pet peeves?
Well, the latest one, I already told everybody I was getting a car. This one really kind of irked me. On every video I've made about blasters and stuff, people are always like, will you ever sell this? I want this so bad. Can you make me one? I tell them, no, I don't think I'm ever going to sell it. But then at the one time I need to sell it to make some extra cash to pay for a car that I need, everybody's like, I never said that. Because like I'll go back and like reply to them and be like, hey, this is up for sale if you want it. And they're like, no, I'm good. Or like I'll put it on Facebook and people are like, why are you posting this so much? Why do you want these gone? And I'm like, I got to get money for a car. And then they're like, no one wants them. I'm like, okay, I appreciate it. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's a little bit of, I think people say that just as a nice thing. And I appreciate the, like, I don't know how to word it right. I appreciate like the enthusiasm about like, I'd really like to have this. But like, it's just a little weird how you say that, but then when you gotta get money for a car, you know, people don't want to get this stuff. It's just a little hypocritical. Other stuff, I mean, that's just personal for me, and like that's not against anybody who like wanted my stuff and couldn't afford it, or like, because I don't like just get rid of my stuff. You know what I mean? I gotta give what I put into it, and I'm not yelling at anybody who considered buying or didn't consider buying. It's just like it was just frustrating, man. Like I had like half or 3/4 of the stuff I was trying to sell, I sold them because people like told me they wanted them before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like you put them on there for like, I think like the laser stripe had about $400 of materials and parts put into it, and about 2 months of my life, and then it sold for like $200. So I put, you know, half the material cost, and then without even time. But that's beside the point. Honestly, other than that, I mean, I don't really have any other problems with the hobby. There's certain people I have problems with, and I'm not calling anybody out.
Ooh, tell us those.
No, I'm not going to say. That's just personal gripes of mine. I mean, it's nothing against them personally. It's just I don't like the way they do things or talk to people, you know, inside or outside of the hobby. I'm pretty good at picking up on drama. So I've heard a lot of stuff that people don't want to hear. But I mean, I don't really point it out, because if people did that to me, I'd be pretty pissed off. So I don't really get involved, and I don't really have a place to.
Yeah.
Being sure about it, you know.
You know, coming into the hobby new, and I, you know, and so I had like a clean slate on everybody I met. I didn't, you know, I didn't know anything about them or hear anything, and it's funny. Boomtendo. I heard some things like about him, you know, like saying, you know, things about like him being, you know, like kind of a jerk or something. Or I know you're in the chat, Boomtendo, and this isn't news to you. This is not news to you. But I heard some negative things about him, you know, and you know, and he was like, he was super supportive of me, like right away, like, you know, and like I think I met him in like June or July. Like I asked him something on his Etsy store. I asked him a question or something, and I think I was trying to buy. I was asking him about a K25 spring.
Yeah.
And and then like he flat out told me to buy it at like another, like an Ace Hardware or something. Like I don't know. He was like, it'll be more expensive through me, you know, get it here at this store. So he's really cool. And then he showed up to like one of my live streams, you know, and when and then he kept showing up to my channel, my live streams and everything, and you know, and now we're really good friends. You know, he comes, you know, he lives like an hour or so away, and he comes up. He came up and slept on my floor for Ragnaroktober Festival. He came up for Nerf night, and you know, we do Nerf nights here that we host at this church once a month. And he came up for Nerf night, and we crashed in my office here, man. But he's been nothing but you know, really supportive. Like he helped me mod my Boomco stuff. He brought like a bunch of his 3D printed designs and just gave them to me, you know. So I don't know where all the negativity is coming from, and you know, where everyone's, you know, like everyone's not everyone. I heard it from like just you know, like a few things, but but he's been like nothing but a crazy supportive.
Oh, I know Biggs is in here. I know Biggs bought a blaster for me. I'd like to thank him personally because I saw him in the chat. He was talking to Cybern about the Hades he bought from me. Yeah, he likes that one. Called that the one, the Hades. And Frank, I'm not getting rid of that Ceta because it is the best Ceta I've ever seen. So, have you seen that thing?
No, I have not.
Last thing I gotta show you, dude.
Yeah, let me see it.
Like, I'm probably not trying to be a dick about it, but like, I have probably the most Frank Zilla blasters in the States because I always sucker him into giving me stuff.
You are lucky because Frank Zilla, man, he is so talented.
Oh my god, yeah. This thing's amazing looking. Like, it has a freaking foot for the stock. It's super comfy. And it has, I think it has a 28N or a 25N worker spring with an expanded plunger tube. And it still strips apart. There's like metal barbs in this epoxy flesh here, man. This is like one of my favorite aesthetic blasters I've ever seen. Like, it's so sweet looking to me. It's just, I don't know how he does this stuff because I always just have to bug him to buy it or trade it. I always just send him over really rare stuff, and then he always just gives them to me. Don't know how he keeps getting tricked into it.
Is that one of the NF Strike, like the $7 reflex sights?
No, I've had this from Airsoft actually. It's a, it's like it was back in the day when holos were the main deal. I got it for like $40 back in the day.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's like a full steel one. It's really nice.
Good.
Yeah, it's not an NF Strike one. I don't really go on NF Strike honestly that much. I try to buy local.
They had some that looked just like that, but they were like all. I mean, they were like basically all aesthetic. None of the dials or anything.
Yeah, no, that one has all the working features of the real holo, but it's just not a holo. It's just a real red dot. So it's a little bit different, but not too much. So Wish actually sent me a reflex sight to review. Like, it was one of my very first things that got sent to me, and that one it's like $14 on Wish, and that thing is awesome. It is really good. It's like heavy. It's like steel and glass,
and it came with like, dude, it is sick, dude. You should check out the video. I have it up.
I buy all my iron sights and stuff off Wish for like my stuff on the worker rails and stuff. So that's where I get.
Yeah, Wish is great.
Oh yeah, I like it. It's pretty good.
And even and it does take shipping takes a long time. It does it can take a long time. And I've had a couple items that never showed up, but they refunded the money and they even sent me the items too.
Yeah, I've had that happen one time. I bought actually, what did I buy? I think I bought like a 45-degree canter sight for the long shot I was doing at the time, and they never showed up. But they refunded me the money, and they said, "Do you want us to send you one?" I said, "No, I just didn't need it anymore." But they did refund me my money. So I think Wish is a pretty good place. Not a lot of people actually think about going on Wish.
Right? Yeah.
Like stuff, but they have like iron sight sets that are usually like $50 for like $10, maybe even like $5.
Yeah.
Because they just pump them straight out from the factory and then ship them to you instead of shipping across to a retailer, then them shipping it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Cut out the middleman straight from Wish. So I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, it totally is, dude.
Yep.
I think that's why they actually sent me something, because I was talking about them so much too.
Yeah.
But hey, man, my very last question I got for you is, how much do you weigh? No, actually, my very last question for you is, what would you tell someone brand new getting in the hobby? What's some advice you would give to someone just coming in, doesn't know about the hobby yet, thinks it's kind of cool? What advice would you give to them?
I would take your time, research before you start, because you could buy, a few blasters and start cutting them up before you even know how to put them together or like glue them together. So you always want to take time before you buy anything, even when it comes to Nerf toys, and, research what you're doing and make a game plan. I have a whole freaking book here of, hundreds of integration ideas and hundreds of ways to put them together. I don't even start a blaster until it's written down and I have all of it in my head. So if you're going to do stuff like I do and cut stuff up that you can't put back together, make sure you have a game plan and make sure you know what you're doing first. That's what I would say.
Very good advice, man. Actually, that's, yeah, I will keep that in mind when I start doing the integrations, dude.
Yeah.
Really cool. Well, that's everything I got for you, brother.
Right.
Thank you so much for coming on the stream and taking time out of your Friday night to speak with the likes of me, man.
No problem. Thank you for inviting me. I had a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And I look forward to seeing further modifications and further content on your channel, bro.
Yeah, well, it'll be coming. I don't know when, but it'll come. You know.
Right on, man. Well,
yeah.
Have a good night, all right?
Thank you. You too.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
Well, everybody, that was Prickly's Nerf Mods. Prickly himself. Really, really cool dude. Really good conversation. Really awesome finding out more about him. Clowny, thank you so much. Unky Clowny for recommending Prickly to come onto my series here. I really appreciate it. And I try and get recommendations from Clowny and Homely, Boomtendo, you know, people that know the community pretty well and know who has, you know, really interesting things going on, who can mod well. So I take their recommendations rather than just me picking my friends every week. You know what I mean? Let me take my cans off. Oh man. Woo. So yeah, so I like to go off of who they think, who they think should come on here and who people should be finding out about, if they don't know who they are already. So yeah, Prickly does some awesome work. His mods are incredible. You just saw on here if you were watching that part in the stream. I know it's hard to watch a whole hour plus stream. But he does some great work. If you guys haven't checked him out already, the link is in the description of this stream right now, so you could check it out. Click on his link and go and check out his stuff and subscribe to him too. And subscribe to me if you haven't already yet. And subscribe to each other. Let's just support everybody right now. Support, support, support. And remember to like the smash button, guys. So thank you so much, everybody who stopped by. If you like the content and you wish to help me continue going on and help me further improve my content, as you can see, like Patreon helps out a lot. You know, my patrons, they help me out with things like lights, like these lights. You could see how ugly I really am. So it's kind of a plus and a minus on that one there. But you know, I get things like lights, microphones, just improvements on my content. And you know, I think you guys could see like the camera difference. Like if you saw the footage I just did, the footage for the last Nerf night I did, you know, the footage looks a lot better than my usual BTA footage that I used to post. So it's just improvements that need to be made to get my channel looking better, you know, getting the quality better. But I do have Patreon, and Tisha, my lovely girlfriend, has been posting my Patreon links. But the Patreon link is also in the description of this video. So please check it out if you guys would like to support me. If not, you don't want to sign up for Patreon. You know, I know signing up for things kind of blows sometimes. But I also have PayPal. PayPal really helps out a lot too. And if you guys do sign up and if you do help me out through PayPal, like $1 or anything, I will give you the same benefits that I do my patrons, which is I give my patrons shout outs, which I do at the beginning of these streams, and I put their links in the description for the tier 2 and tier 3 patrons. And also, all my patrons get blooper reels and bonus footage. I'm going to start putting more war footage up just for my patrons to check out, too, if you guys are interested in seeing, you know, outtakes and little things like that. But I just try and give a little more content if my patrons are interested in that, because I want to do as much as I can, and I can't give back monetarily, really. So I give back how I can, and it's just, you know, by creating and making videos, making content for you guys. That's how I can give back. So that's what I do. So yeah, I have PayPal, I have Patreon, and if you want a t-shirt, a Broke Nerfing t-shirt, we're kind of running low on some of the sizes, but if you guys do want one of these, get them while you can. They're $20 plus shipping. Woot woot. You could go to my Etsy store, which is also in the link. Just the link is also in the description. I've been talking too much. My brain is getting fried right now. So yeah, check it out. I have Etsy there too. What else did I want to tell you guys? Oh, the giveaway, my 1.5K, my 1.5K giveaway, but I'm at 1.7 now. I'm almost at, oh no, I'm not almost at 1.8, but I just passed 1.7, which is really cool. I'm at 1,700 subscribers, which is freaking amazing, dude. Wow, that's crazy. 1,700 subscribers in less than a year. You guys are freaking incredible. I can't believe you guys. You guys are awesome. Sounded like I was disappointed. I can't believe you guys. 1,700? Why not 1,800? But yeah, you guys are so incredible. Thank you so much. But I do have a giveaway for my 1,500 subscriber giveaway, and the video will be posted next week. So we'll be doing the drawing this next week. So I'm going to do it the same way I did. I believe I'm going to do it with the blindfold on, and I'm going to have Pastor Schuler fire a bunch of darts at me, and then I'll pick up one blindfolded, and the one I pick up will have a number on it, and all the giveaway participants will be on a list with numbers by their names. And, he'll find the number and he'll tell me the name, and that's how I will decide. I think that's how we'll do it. If we think of something different, I'll still film it and show you that it's completely random and and it wasn't set up, and I'm not just giving it to my friends or something. So that's how we're going to do it, guys. And that'll be next week. So please stop asking me. All right? Gosh, it's like you guys want free stuff. Crazy. So anyways, that's about all I have. I am going to be, hey, Old Dirty, what's up, man? Yeah, that's all I have right now, guys. So thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a safe, wonderful, and happy weekend. Happy weekend. All right, guys. Oh, and the winner of the brand new Kia vehicle that I was going to give away is going to be